Yo, Funky Friday. You stop the music. Mm-mm. Funky Friday. Yo, what's up with you, my people? Funky Friday. Funky Funding Friday. Live from the West Coast to Best Coast. All the news you can use. And I am the DJ, the throwback DJ on the Funky Friday. You hear it in the background. Uh-oh, here come that juicy fruit. Dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, guys, let's get to it. I'm Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy for all things real estate. DRE number 01251802, live from Los Angeles, California. Hey, listen, first and foremost, let me say this to the world. It is Friday, June 13th, 2025. The entire city of Los Angeles is not burning. It's not an apocalypse. The whole city is not in turmoil. I have drove around the city of Los Angeles all day today. And I can tell you, the only place where there's civil unrest, as they say, is in the place where there are protests like downtown LA near the federal building. But all of that is calmed down. It's not the way it's been portrayed by politicians that LA is, oh my God, it's on fire, and the National Guard's walking down the street with guns and tanks. And no. In every other part of this city that is not involved in protesters in the protest area, it is business as usual. And that is the honest truth. So Los Angeles is being Los Angeles. Now, with that being said, let's get down to the business at hand. It is Funding Friday, Funky Funding Friday, where I come on, play some throwback music, some throwback funk music, to get your weekend started. And I tell you about the funding that's going on. First thing I'm going to start off with, if you follow me on Instagram, Gregory Dixon Official, I have posted a video where there is minority business funding for minority businesses in Los Angeles County. If you're interested in that, if you need that, the requirements are small. They are not huge requirements, guys. I mean, the loans are $5,000 to $50,000. The SBA Express program is the SBA Express loan program for minority-owned businesses. FBA backed and guaranteed. They fund in 10 days or less, $5,000 to $50,000. No collateral required. No tax returns needed. Interest rates low as 10.5%, which is better than a credit card. They're gonna require 3 months bank statements and your business formation, and you fill out a loan app and a voided check from your business bank account. Now, with that being said, let me say this about you guys that are going out for business funding. You're only going to be funded two ways. I know a lot of videos out there say go set up LLC, go set up your corporate documents, get all your ducks in a row, and then walk into the bank and they're going to hand you $50,000, $25,000, $100,000. That is not true. That is not true. They're leaving out two very important pieces of information. The first part, they are absolutely correct in what they're saying. They're just not saying everything. And I'm going to tell you everything. First and foremost is you definitely have to have your business set up right. LLC or corporation, business address, business telephone, business website, business email. Know the document. It can't show that you set this place up and your business address is a home address. They are going to Google that. They're going to look at whatever address you put is going to show if it's a residential or commercial address. So they're going to definitely check that. That telephone needs to be registered to that business. That telephone number needs to be registered to that business. That website needs to be a fully functional website, not a coming soon, not an under construction. It needs to be functioning, right? Business email. When you get the website, when you set up the website, you set up the business email with that. So if your website, let's say, for example, we're Alpha Elite Capital, right? alphaelitecapital.com. So what's my email? Gregory Dixon at alphaelitecapital.com. You see? Now, that's the first part of it. Now, all businesses are going to be funded one or two ways. If it's a new business, right? You're either going to be funded by your PG, meaning if you go in there and you're not going with no documentation whatsoever, no bank statements, no nothing, you're going for a no-doc loan, right? That loan is going to be based on the strength of the PG. What's a PG? Personal guarantor. Who's the person signing for the loan? I don't care if you got LLC or corp. Someone still has to sign their name on behalf of the corporation. You might sign John Smith, CEO of ABC Corporation. Jane Doe Getter, CFO of GottaHabit.com, right? Whatever, man. You get it. The credit worthiness of the personal guarantor is going to determine if you get that loan or not. Now, the other way is if you're going in there, when you see them saying 3 months bank statements, that's what's going to qualify you for the loan. That's what they're looking at. How much money? Two parts to this too, guys. Not just how much money you have going into the bank. Not just how much money you're coming in. You can say, yeah, we're making money. Yeah, we got $100,000 worth of sale, right? So we got $1 million business. No, you don't. After the $100,000 sales, at the end of the month, they're going to want to see beginning balance, ending balance. That's what they're going to look at on the bank statements. They're going to see beginning balance. They're going to see what comes in. They're going to see what goes out, and they're going to see what you left with. Okay, let's say this right here. This is the reason why. Let's say you got $100,000 coming into the bank, so to your bank account. So you feel you want to borrow $100,000, right? They charge you 10% interest on the loan, right? Okay, now borrow that 100. You see how much money they want a month come back in, right? If you got 100,000 coming in, right, and 95,000 goes back out in bills and payments and things like that, you made 100,000 in sales, but you only profited 100,000, only 5,000. So that 5,000 is what you have to keep the business afloat. You can't handle a new loan, especially if the loan is $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 a month. That would disqualify you. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they're looking at bank statements. They want to see what you have coming in. And not only that, they want to see what you have left after all of your expenses. They're not just looking at what you got coming in. They're looking at the expenses and what you have left over. That determines what you can afford as far as a loan. That's how they're looking at it. Now, the other part to that is, guys, listen. Real estate and funding is not a scam. It's not illegal. They're going to give you the rules. They're going to tell you what they want to see for you to give them, for them to give you the money. Give them what they want to see. Now, if you do it correctly, it may seem like you're doing something wrong or illegal, but it's not. It's not. In the world of funding, they have requirements that they want. You give them the requirements and you satisfy those requirements, they will give you the money. But the other flip side to that is, guys, stop with the slick stuff. These fake bank statements and shit gonna get you in jail. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because now, anytime they want you to give them bank statements, right? And they tell you to upload them, right? Why do you think they tell you to upload them? Because it's not going to a person anymore. Those days are gone. If you think there's AI that can write letters for you, and you just a common person. You think there's AIs out here that you can log on to and give it the prompts, and it'll give you the information to get you a college degree. You don't have no money. You think these banks don't have AIs? You think that those documents that you're uploading are not going through AI scrutiny? They are. And when they flag it, the numbers don't match. These documents are invalid. These documents are fraudulent. That's what the AI tells them. Then you shot down. You don't have to do that. Just give them what they want. If you don't have what they want, get in position. Put yourself in position to win. If you've been broke for years, being broke another 4 months ain't gonna hurt you. Because you need 3 months of bank statements, right? And then you need to have everything structured right. And once you know how to do that, then there's no problem. You can walk in any bank. You can walk in, and some banks are better than others. Credit unions are traditionally better than banks when it comes to giving out money. But some banks have certain programs that's only earmarked for that bank. And so you could go in there, depending on what that program is, and give them whatever they're asking for to meet their criteria to get the money. And you're going to get the money. If you need help setting up your business, structuring it correctly to get you ready for funding, you can call me. Call me at the office, 323-840-2090. Call me at the office, set up a consultation. I will walk you through it. I'll help you do it. I do charge for the consultation because, hey, I'm going to help you go get the money. And the consultation is not that much. And for all you guys out there that are saying, oh, why you don't give it to me for free? Hook a brother up, hook a sister up. I'm going to tell you why most people that are in business charge. Number one, it's a business. Number two, if a person wouldn't charge you, you wouldn't use it. If I give it to you for free, you're not going to use it. And if you're not willing to invest $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, if you're not willing to invest that in yourself, sir, madam, you sincerely don't deserve to be financially stable. You don't deserve, because the first thing you're going to do with the money is you're going to go mess it up. And that's facts. Free information, people do nothing with it. I promise you they don't. They don't do anything with the free information. Nothing. They just look at it. But I promise you, if you pay for it, just the fact that you paid for it, you're going to at least try it. You're going to at least try it one time. You're going to see, well, man, I spent my money. Let me see what this is. I spent my money. I'm going to see. I'm going to see if this works. Some of us are so, we are so negative that we go into something trying, hoping it fails. So we could go on the internet and blast that person. He a fake, he a fraud. Yeah, he's scamming. And a lot of you don't even, there's so much good information out there, and a lot of you people, you don't even use the information. You get the information and do nothing with it. So yes, you should pay. I pay for coaches. I pay for mentors. I bought books. I've been to boot camps, classes. I pay because I want the knowledge for myself. I want to know for myself. If you know for yourself, then you don't have to depend on anyone else. So that's what it is with funding. If you want to do it, these first time loans, these no-doc loans, first time out the gate, the personal guarantor has to be strong. I mean, really strong. The strength of the personal guarantee is going to determine how much money you get. Then when you're doing the bank statement loans, it's going to depend on how much money you got going in, how much money is left over. And then this is starting out. Now you're going to start with that, and that's how you're going to develop your relationship with the bank. But guess what? Let's say they give you $25,000. You go to work. Right? Turn around 3 months, pay the 25 off. Give them, you got to give them a little bit. Like they say on The Godfather, you got to let them wet their beak a little bit. So get that loan, pay 2-3 months interest on it. Make 3 payments on it on time. Then that 3rd, 4th month, turn around, pay it off. Then tell them I need more money. They have absolutely no reason to tell you no. You done let them get a little taste. You done pay them all the way back off. They see that they can trust you. They're going to give you more. They may started you out with 25. And then they say, you say, I need some more. They say, how much? I need 100. Oh, we can't give you 100. But we'll double you up. Let's try 50. Now, if you go do the 50, I promise you, you can go back and get that 100. Now, that's 6 months or less. You can go from getting 25 to getting 100 by developing that relationship. And that's the way that works. That's the way funding works. They want to be able to trust you. And guess what? Once one bank trusts you and they start seeing that you done got loans from over here and you paying them, well, guess what? They want to get paid too. They want you to pay them too. They want to give you some money. Like, oh my God, he got that money from Navy Fed. He been getting that money from Navy Fed and he been paying them on time. Oh yeah, but we got to beat Navy Fed. What they giving him 50? Come on over here, Suing the Chase. We're going to give you 100. Yeah, we see what you've been doing over there. Come on over here, get you 100. Now, you pay that 100 off, same principle. Pay it off, ask for more. Pay it off, ask for more. In the words of the great Mr. Derek Whitehead, you don't do business to get money. You get money to do business. That's a true fact. That's a true statement. Again, then when you get the money, go do what you're supposed to do with the money. Don't go buy cars. Don't go buy jewelry. Don't go chasing women or going on exotic location vacations. Don't do that. Get the money. When it's time to grind, it's time to grind. There's so much access to so much capital out here right now. I mean money for everything, for your business. If you need equipment, any kind of equipment. Hey guys, did you know equipment can be considered cargo vans, diesel trucks, dump trucks, all of those type of things. Equipment can be a young lady who got a beauty shop. All of the things that you need to make your beauty shop go. A young man who has a barbershop, you need chairs, you need clippers, you need all that's equipment. That's equipment. You have a restaurant, you need tables, chairs, industrial freezers, fridges, supplies, equipment. You can get loans for all of that. Yeah, you can. There's so much money out here, man, on your funding. You just got to get yourself right. You got to put yourself in a position to be funded. There's too much money. They're giving away money, but you have to be in position to receive it. You have to have your business structure right. They're not gonna tell you no just because they don't like you. They're not looking at you. They're looking at numbers. They're looking at business. They want not business. I'm telling you, there's tons of money out here, man. I got a loan right now. I got SBA loans, fix and flip loans. The fix and flips, they done got so good. At one point, it was just 1 to 4 units. Now it's multifamily, it's mixed use properties. If it makes sense, if it make money, it makes sense right about now. So there's so much money out here, man. If you guys need some money, I am Mr. Dixon, Gregory Dixon, the go-to guy. I sell real estate and money. I am the director of Alpha Elite Capital, where we do sales and acquisitions all day. That's what we do. And we really love working with distressed assets. So if you guys need some funding, you need some help getting set up to putting your business in position to get funding, give me a call anytime, 323-840-2090, or you can call me direct on my cell, 323-570-1777. Email is Gregory Dixon at Alpha Elite Capital, right? .com. You can't miss me. I'm here for you. Tap in. You need funding, you can get funding. The money is there. You just got to get yourself in position to receive it. They not keeping it away from you. They want you to have it. You know, that's it. Funky Funding Friday. It's a wrap. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you got some news you can use. Give me a call. Tap in with me. If there's any way possible that I can help you, I am licensed in the state of California. I'm located in Southern California and Los Angeles. But if there's any way I can help you wherever you are, I will help you. All right? Peace. Have a great weekend.